Well, shit, let's kick it then. I'm going to knock this intro out and then we'll get it going.
For sure.
All right. Giggity, giggity.
Goop.
You almost fucked me up. I was about to start the intro. You was like, goop.
My bad.
You are now listening to Random Ramblings with Rob. Yay! Yeah!
What up, everybody? This your boy B-Rob, and I am back with another edition of the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you, the listener, for coming back each and every week, or however you listen to podcasts. If you're a first-time listener, I appreciate you oh so much for giving my show a try. And if anybody referred you to me, give them a crisp high five, up high, down low, then yank it back and tell them that they're too slow. Because they should have been did that shit. Anyway, returning here, my guest is Sir Jon Lee. I think the man that holds the record of being on the Random Ramblings with Rob the most ever. Ever.
I hope this record never gets broken.
Yeah, I mean, you only got one person that trails behind you, and I know you know who it is.
Well, listen here, Todd, at WrestleMania. No, I'm just This is an undefeated streak.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Gonna Brock me.
Yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. If he hit me up trying to get back on the show, I'm tell him no until you come back on again. That way you have two ahead of him.
Good looking.
But anyway, man, reason being, you got some things going on or whatever. And I just love me some Sir Jon Lee. Yeah, I had to clap just like what's her name? Bianca Belair. Undefeated.
Oh man, I need to catch up on my NXT.
Yeah.
But yeah, got some things, some things
going on. And every time I talk to you, you talking about new projects, new music and whatnot. You always seem to have a theme set up in your mind as well to where your projects and your EPs and whatnot go toward or whatever. What can we expect with this new project that's coming up here in the up and coming months?
Yeah. Oh, without giving so much away, you could expect a lot of iconography and sci-fi films. That's all I could.
Okay, I get the sci-fi films, but you hit me with a word that I ain't used to hearing, so you're gonna have to dumb it down for me a little bit.
Like, you know how like it's basically like pictures of Jesus, or like pictures of like Mary and Jesus and stuff like that, religious icon, just religious paintings and religious art. So it's just basically iconography.
Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus.
Shout out to Jesus, man.
Yeah, big ups to Jesus over there on 95 South, down there by the freaking Home Depot, chilling on the corner.
You know Jesus.
Yeah, but what's the inspiration this time around, man? You got your iconography and whatnot. That's a new word in my repertoire that I'm gonna use on the daily, in and out of context. And so what's the motivation this time? I mean, what we got going on? I know, being a creative as you are, I knew you got to get those things out in the world, or whatever. You keep it in, it's going to bust your guts open. So, I mean, what's going on now?
Like inspiration wise, I got like the chance to work on movies. It's like doing the scoring. Like I did, how many? I think like two. I think it's just two. It's two for right now. So like I got to score 2 films, and in the process of that, like for reference, I'm watching like all my favorite sci-fi films. I'm watching Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. I'm watching Becoming John Malkovich. I'm watching Interstellar, stuff like that, old Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, all that stuff. So that's where the inspiration is mostly coming from, just sci-fi films in a nutshell.
Have you seen, you speaking of Black Mirror and everything, have you seen the new interactive joint they got on?
Yes, and I need to go back through it like a couple of more times. There's a few decisions I need to tweak.
So which one did you pick? Did you pick the Frosted Flakes, or what was the other cereal?
What was, dang, I don't remember. I think it was like the chocolate one or something. But I did it twice, and once I did the Frosted Flakes, and the other I did the other cereal.
Yeah, I did Frosted Flakes right off the back. I didn't change my decision when if it gave me another option. I didn't even finish it though. I got all the way up until I think it was after he went to the psychiatrist the second time, and then I had to stop there and do some other things, and I just never got back around to it.
Oh boy, it's a chore because like from what I'm reading about it, that there's like some scenes and stuff like that people have still not unlocked. Like there's some like story layers and all that stuff. I just think it's annoying, but it's cool. It's hell of annoying though, but I get it.
I think in the beginning though, because I haven't been through all the way. You have, right?
Yeah, I've been through all the way 2 times.
All right, so is there a point to where they stop going back and letting you remake some of your decisions?
Yes, yeah. There's a point. There's a definitive ending, like, but there's multiple definitive endings. So that's what's annoying about it. It's like really a chore. Like,
yeah,
if you want to see all of them,
Yeah, because I was just like, the first like major decision is whenever you went to the homeboy. I'm trying not to give too many spoilers away for people. When he went to homeboy house and they was out there on the balcony talking.
Oh yeah.
So I got there and I made the one decision, and then from there just rewind and went back to another point to where I had to, I had a chance to re-guess my decision and whatnot.
Yeah, and here's the trip. Here's the trip about this. I was also reading that if you make the same choice more than once, the outcome is different too.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Cause like,
that's why it's so like I know I want to finish it, but like go back and find all the endings and stuff. But like, I'd rather just go on YouTube and watch somebody who's figured it out, who's crazy enough to like sit through all of that. Not crazy, but
dedicated.
Who's willing.
Yeah, let's just say dedicated.
Patience.
Yeah.
Who has the patience.
Do you ever think that you can do music that way? Probably hard, music? Right? Yeah. Just like try to do an interactive album or some shit.
The funny thing you said, it's funny you said that because like I actually worked on a song before this came out. There was another movie that I was inspired by called Mr. Nobody. It's not interactive but it's about choices in the alternate universes that each choice makes. Yeah. So I do have a song. It's not interactive, but I do have a song I worked on that's structured like around like choices and stuff like that. I think E40 did it too. Like E40 did it first, but it's not all like trippy like that.
Goddamn E40, boy. That's a little piece of my childhood right there.
One of the GOATs, man. Have you heard, like, not to change the subject, have you heard Blueface?
I can't recall to say I have.
Okay, check him out, and when you do, tell me if you think he raps off beat, or does he remind you of a certain somebody? But yeah, that's for another time. But, yeah.
Blueface. I'm going to put that in my catalog right now. So we were speaking a little bit, oh shit, he was the first one to pop up. I just put in Blue.
Dope.
Oh,
they listening.
No, yeah, I know. Goddamn Siri. Shut up, Siri.
The algorithm got us.
See, even the puppy dog know.
Hey, man, chill out. It's okay.
So like we spoke a little bit off air about influences in music and whatnot. Since you're going through your creative process, looking at all these different movies and whatnot, and kind of, you know, taking notes and doing things and whatnot, what's currently some of your musical inspirations right now?
As far as other musicians?
Yes.
Okay. It's probably gonna be left field, but I'm listening like currently, like while I was making this, you know, new project. That's not coming for a while. Just keep in mind.
Yeah.
But I'm giving you the talk because, you know, we cool. We got that rapport.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to a lot of Daniel Caesar, a lot of Frank Ocean, a lot of John Bryan's like scores. A lot of movie scores. I'm listening to Marvin Gaye. What's going on? I'm listening to Frank Sinatra's. What is that? That first album where? Wait, let me see. I gotta look at it real quick.
Don't get me lying about some Frank Sinatra albums.
Shoot, what was it called? It's the first album that had a narrative that I forgot what it's called, but. I'm listening to that. I don't want to be clicking and you hear buttons and stuff, but I'm listening to that. I'm listening to PJ Morton. Oh my God, PJ Morton. I'm listening to Earl Sweatshirt.
I heard that new album. That was like my first time ever hearing anything from him.
Yeah, I love that new album. I know a lot of people's like,
I would say is an acquired taste because I mean he's relatively new to me, even though he's been doing stuff for a while. I think this is only second album in however many years, but I've heard the name before. But this is my first time ever hearing the music. Yeah,
you should go back and listen to that his first mixtape as Earl Sweatshirt. Shoot, what is it called? My memory sucks right now, dude. I cannot recall these two album names. It was a mix. But yeah, Beyonce. I'm listening to a lot of R&B actually, and a lot of melody-driven music, like not too much rap.
Yeah, and I can understand that because like I like rap, but at the same time, if you go through all my phone listings and everything, you'll find more R&B than hip hop.
Yeah, I'm just on that right now. I guess, I don't know, I'm maturing. My taste is changing. Like, I don't want to hear all this boasting and bragging and dick swinging contest and all that.
And then you got an old lady too. You can't be listening to goddamn all that hip with your old lady.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I just like I don't know. It's just mostly R&B and movie soundtracks. I guess that's good because, you know, I'm not like getting influenced too much by other rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So I could like really
find your own voice. Yeah.
Creativity. Huh?
Yeah, like find your own. You like be immersed in your own thinking and voice and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, the two movies that you were talking about, you did some scoring for or whatever. What's the process? How does the process differ from, you know, making your own music or producing music for someone else compared to writing for a movie?
Well, like when I produce for myself, it's kind of the same because in my mind, I see something. I see like a picture of kids playing at the beach, and like that's what inspires like a sound or something, or I'll be watching a documentary and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, like I want to write a song about that or make a beat surrounding that. So like the movie scoring process is the same. Like they give you references, and then they give you the scenes, and they give you time slots, and they tell you like, I want something that sounds like this, or they'll like, this is just try to find the emotion of this scene. You know, it's all with the movies. It's more it's tricky because you're finding the emotion versus when I'm doing my own stuff, I'm expressing my own emotions.
Okay.
So that's the biggest difference. But the similarities is, it's all visual. Like, I'm a visual person. So like, I see it, then I create. So that helped me a lot. But dude, like the it's mind trippy of how you could have a scene and then you could play this goofy sound and it changed the whole thing. Like, the scene is a comedy, and then like you play these mellow chords or whatever, and it's sad as hell. Like, you could just manipulate the emotion as well. It's crazy, man. Like, I had a lot of fun doing it, and like, I'm glad that the people I was working with was very patient, because it was a lot of like back and forth, like, can you change this? Maybe you could find something different. I don't think that captures the emotion of this. Like, it's a lot of trial and error going back and forth. So it was fun though.
Yeah, as if any project where you have to work for somebody or with somebody, I mean, you'll have that kind of give and take.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but like I said, referring back to what we were talking about before we got on air or whatever, I had this conversation once before with a guest on this show by the name of Stacey Cordell, which will never air because I never hit the record button whenever we got on the phone. So I talked with this dude. Damn. I talked with this dude for like over an hour, man. Bomb ass conversation, real funny shit, and hung up the line. Nothing was recording. I was like, son, you gotta
get him back, man. You gotta get him back on.
Yeah, I know. We chopping it up, but he busy and shit. So I got his roommate on, so that'll be coming soon.
Oh, dope.
And then we bust
killing it, man. You're killing it. I have to say this. You're killing it right now. Like, you gotta. I think this year you're about to. Yeah, cause you had Michael Jai White. You had a few wrestlers on here. Like, you killing it.
Man, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I don't know, man. It's just we had the three. I said we. It's all us. It's all our shit. But did the 3-year anniversary show the other weekend, and then I talked with Alicia Atoot, and that's her name. That's how you say it.
Alicia Atoot.
Atoot.
Atoot. Okay.
Yeah, she freaking interviewer on Impact and a couple other places. Real young interviewer. She smart for her age. And damn, I don't know why I said that. That sounds weird to say. It's like I'm discounting people for not being smart or some shit. Ageism. God, don't go look at my tweets.
Social justice warriors coming for you, man. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah, but after talking to her and just kind of going through the episode for the 3-year show or whatever, I'm having a different outlook on how I approach this show and whatnot. Because it's just like I was putting it up as, people not here to hear me. They're here to hear the guest and all that other shit. So, talking to her and doing the 3-year show with the people that called in and whatnot, giving the kind words or whatever, it changed my outlook on how I view myself and this show. So, hopefully I can improve some shit and get some better stuff going on and whatnot, because I mean, I don't plan on stopping it. I have more support now behind me than I did in the beginning when I started. And, just kind of shaking all that negative shit off and getting past some of the rough spots. Cause from what I've been told and what I understand about podcasting, I think people say the hardest part is getting past 10 episodes. Did that. Then a lot of things other people say is consistency, trying to come out with a product every week or however you want to do it. Even if it's bi-weekly or whatever the case may be, just consistently doing it. I think I got a rhythm down, so I don't really worry about that. Then I was told getting to 50. Then I was told 100. Then I was told now 200. So I'm just
man.
I'm just trying to blow past all this shit. Even if it doesn't go any higher than it can go, I'm just doing it for me at this point. Nah,
man. Like, I just see it. Like, I don't know. You have the body of work now. The eyes are coming. It's you. I'm not gonna spoil your future for you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do the rewind on the Bandersnatch or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch.
Butterscotch. That's what it is.
Butterscotch boy.
But damn, I forgot where it was going. I was caught up in the praise, which I appreciate so much.
No, deserve it. Work for it.
But fuck. So you been watching wrestling lately?
Man,
no.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something. Nah, I haven't. What's the last show I watched? I think I still haven't watched that New Japan show, Wrestle Kingdom 12. I just man, it's hard to keep up. Like, it's just so much. And then when I do have time to chill, my mind's in 30 other places. I gotta do, what I need to do? Oh shit. But, the last show, what was the last pay-per-view?
The NXT UK takeover.
Okay, I didn't see that. What was the last WWE show pay-per-view?
TLC?
Main roster. TLC. Did I see TLC?
That was in December.
I don't think I even saw that. I think Survivor Series was the last one I saw.
Well,
but I keep up with the highlights and stuff.
Yeah, it's the same here. And I do a wrestling podcast, which I'm trying to do consistently now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard, media wise, with the product that you're putting out to cover it without actually watching the full show. It could be redundant,
Yeah, we just bullshitting over there and having a good time anyway.
Yeah, so.
But what I was saying, now I found my train of thought or whatever. Stacey Cordell threw me off because I lost that recording. But we was talking about the change in music from a certain turning point to what it is currently now. It's people saying this is a generation of the mumble rappers, freaking face tattoos and all this other crazy madness or whatnot. And when me and Stacey was talking, we was trying to pinpoint the turn in the industry to where it got us here till today. And I believe the catalyst was Lil Wayne and Soulja Boy, even though and Soulja Boy is a relevant topic right now because of his Breakfast Club interview talking about Drake and all this other bullshit.
Drake.
Yeah,
that was gold.
What was funny about that was when you was talking about the Kiss Me Through the Phone shit, and you can see Charlemagne in the background with the sweat stains on his armpits talking about, oh, that's Kiss Me Through the Phone, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got to give it up to dude. He did really, he really was on YouTube, before everybody. He was on it. He had he started the ringtone wave. He started I say popularized the dancing again because hip hop from the beginning has always been about dancing. So but I say he popularized it.
Yeah,
and then he had everybody saying hip hop is dead. All the OGs was oh, what the hell is that? He's basically the blueprint for all these kids. You got to give it up to him. You got to give it up to Wayne, of course, because everybody's a little and everybody got face tats.
Yeah,
and then I say you give it up to Cuddy on 808s and Heartbreaks, putting together the melody stuff because everybody's singing now. Everybody's an emo, also emo, You could throw that in there, a little sprinkle. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, because I can remember following Lil Wayne from way back when he had a little teeny weeny afro. And
man.
And he was rapping with the Hot Boys and all them. And then, the change really started to come from him right after 500 Degrees. That album came out. And then, when we went into a CD before the Carter, it's he had an album out. I think it got scrapped or pulled back to retool it, and then we got the Carter 1. And
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't hip on that hit because I caught him right after the Carter 1 when he started doing the mixtapes.
But he always did a lot. He had an ass load of mixtape. I forget what award show that was. I think it was some kind of hip hop awards or some shit. Cat Williams was hosting, or he was up on stage, and he was like, "Do you know there is a top 75 songs of Lil Wayne?" He's like, "I don't even know people who have 75 songs in their catalog. He got a top 75."
And they were all collaborations, probably. Yeah, they was all other people's songs.
Well, at the time, Lil Wayne had all them Squad Up CDs, all them Squad Up mixtapes. Yeah. And then it was a whole bunch of shit, man. I think he was doing stuff with what's the motherfucker's name, man? He had some people that was on there. It was like the very first stages of Young Money or whatever. It was all kind of shit. But anyway, besides the point.
I still want that I Can't Feel My Face tape. I don't care. No.
I think I have that. Oh, no, that didn't come out. That was him and Jewel Santana or something, right?
Yeah, bro. Like, man, when they hopped on that Black Republican beat, oh, my God. Like, man.
But, yeah, the Carter 1 came out, start growing the dreads, and then his whole flow changed from, after you back it up and snap, what, drop it like it's hot, to some other shit that I was like, is that Lil Wayne? That don't sound like Lil Wayne.
When he started rapping.
Yeah.
What? All right.
But it wasn't even that. It's not like, it was so much so that his style had changed and all that. He became the more lyrical rapper per se. And just the way he carried himself, he was not looking like anybody else in the rap game.
No, he wasn't.
He started adding the face tattoos and everything. Nobody was really so much doing that at the time. Coloring the dreads and everything. And then once his ship started selling, man, he wasn't content with just being a good rapper. He wanted to be the best musician. So he started transitioning to he had a rock album.
Yeah, I remember that.
Doing all this auto-tune singing and shit and whatnot. And, another person that we kind of left out of that equation, but people that kind of turned the tide for music was T-Pain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. We left him out. He definitely, oh, man. I think him and Wayne had, like, the best year, like, in 2007. Like, they were on, like, probably every single that came out that year.
Mm-hmm. You can get rid of Lil Wayne or T-Pain.
Nah, man. That was some good times, though. Yeah, not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it wasn't a time to where I didn't have, like, an actual physical Lil Wayne CD.
You had all the tapes, too?
Not all of them, but, like, the mixtape stuff or whatever, that I tried to pirate all that. Shiver me timbers and all that shit.
The LimeWire.
Yeah, but all that the internet aids. LimeWire, Kazaa, and all this other bullshit.
Man, I really messed up my mom's computer back then. We had the desktop.
Oh man, I can't tell you shit. I done killed many computers. I got, like, if you go in my mom and them backyard, they got little tombstones back there.
Oh, man.
Just a yard full of dead motherfucking computers. But yeah, it's just, he just went all over the place because, there was a whole dispute with him saying he the best rapper alive, Jay-Z saying that shit. T.I. and Luda was going through some things about the King of the South, and then Lil Jon just kind of blew everything up and kind of faded away at the same time.
Yeah, man, that's crazy how that stuff like that really isn't up to the artist used to matter. Like, I'm the best rapper. No, I'm the best rapper. Like, it's really up to the fans. Mm. Like, that's hilarious how they was really, like, shooting at each other. Like, remember
unattainable title.
Lil Flip and T.I.'s little beef, and like they had a like scuffle or something. Because Lil Flip was like, I'm the king of the South. And T.I. was like, no, I'm the king of the South.
And then Luda
well,
was
I
like,
challenge you to the duel, sir. I declare. It's like, yo, the people choose that, though.
Yeah. And it's like I'm saying, it's not really an attainable title. You know, nobody is going to be the best ever, you know?
Yeah, y'all better, like, do a rap battle or something, get the title belt or something.
Yeah, I mean, the only, shit, it's just like, there's no way to determine. I mean, you can go by album sales and all the other stuff or whatever, but that shit will diminish over time because Michael Jackson for the longest was the highest selling album for Thriller or some shit or whatever. Man. And that got taken over in 2018. So I mean, nothing is safe anymore.
It's nothing safe.
Yeah, and then also that also has to do with the adaption of, you know, counting streams now.
Streaming, yeah. I mean, but to me, that don't really count because he got taken over by streams and people was really going to the store and buying this dude's album multiple times. Like,
yeah. See, and that's another thing too. I mean, so I forget the group that took over or whatever. It was some older group.
Was it the Eagles?
Yeah, I believe so. It was the Eagles. So, do they have an asterisk by that title?
I think they should.
So, I mean, or you just do two categories. All right. They are the most downloaded or streamed or sold album to date. But as far as just physical albums sold or whatever, this guy has this. So do you?
Because like recently there was a rapper, I don't remember who it was, but it was reported that he has the #1 album, but he only sold like 100 and some, or like 400 copies, or isn't thousands or something like that. And it was like, yo, that's crazy. It's really transitioned. Like formats is really like, cause I remember people used to buy the MP3s and now it's like, yeah, what I need, let's stream.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't even need to buy MP3s no more. You just, here you go, Spotify, here you go, Apple Music, and just listen at your leisure.
The thing I enjoy about that though is like independent artists have more access now than ever before.
But what's the drawback to that though? Because like
it's like flooded. That's the drawback. It's flooded, and like to really stand out, you got to have that marketing budget. So
yeah, because I know a person. Well, I don't know them personally or whatever, but I found a song just scrolling through Instagram, like when I first started the show. So this has to be 2-3 years ago. And I thought it was a dope R&B song. I tried to get this person on my show. I sent that person's music around to other shows or whatever. Hashtag Blackout Podcast. You know, I sent it as a song recommendation for them to play on their mic check or whatever. And I've never seen this person again. I think the Instagram has changed, or I just kind of lost it somewhere. And if you go to SoundCloud, that song has like 2-point-something or more million downloads and plays. But
God,
but this person is like nowhere to be found, you know. So I don't understand it.
Now that's the thing that sucks. Like SoundCloud and like BMI just started like collecting, you know, royalties from SoundCloud. Mm-hmm. But like SoundCloud was really robbing these kids. Like they really brought all the traffic to SoundCloud and didn't pay nobody.
Yeah.
Like it was cold.
But that's the thing too about what I kind of feel about SoundCloud, only from a podcast perspective. I can't really speak to the music because I never published any music with them or whatnot, but they inflate numbers. I'm not, to me, it seems that way because I've been hosting this podcast on multiple platforms as far as getting, you know, uploading your content or whatever, getting analytics for it and whatnot. And out of all the numbers I would get, SoundCloud was like the most high or whatever. But at the same time, you know, this is just my personal opinion, but at the same time, if you say you've had your podcast on freaking SoundCloud before. If you share anything to like Twitter or anywhere else, via SoundCloud, you get random motherfuckers just kind of liking and retweeting them shits. And it's just weird to me how that only happens on SoundCloud and nothing else.
Well, I know earlier today, one of my friends that she works at a label, and we're just, she helps me, and we bounce ideas, and like we were going over marketing strategies, and I like sent her a link to this guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but does a marketing service, and like supposedly allegedly runs ads through Instagram and stuff, and targets the audience from all that marketing stuff. But like she used her label stuff to vet him properly, like to see if if he, but come to find out he's a bot thing. And she put me on to this whole world of like artists paying for bots to get all these plays and
exactly
followers and stuff. And she's like, yeah, all these rappers be broke and all that stuff, but they got millions of plays. They're not seeing it because it's all bots and stuff. I'm like, what is this about? Like, I just, and like now I get what J. Cole was saying on that song with 21 Savage a lot. I was like, wow, like makes me feel less bad for not being popping yet. but yeah, it's crazy
because you can do that on anything. Like on Twitter, you can buy you can buy followers. If you do like those little vote things or whatever, how you can do a poll or whatever, you can freaking buy fake votes. And I know this to be fact because I've seen some motherfuckers do it. Oh,
damn.
So, I mean,
what is that? What does it do? Like, I mean, like when you buy it, does it is it one of those things where people see other people interact with you so they come to you, or like? I mean,
that's kind of, well, in the particular instance that I know for a fact happened, it was just motherfuckers being petty, trying to prove a point. So that's just all that was. But yeah, I mean, I figured that because like if you have a lot of motherfuckers interacting with you and retweeting and liking stuff, I mean, those numbers draw eyes. So like if I see a video right now with like, 300,000 views or whatever, I'm going to look at it because, 300,000 motherfuckers seen it before me. And then the thing about Twitter too is if you scroll past it, that's almost like one view. So you don't have to necessarily click on that thing and open it and look at it in its entirety. You can just kind of scroll by it for a couple of seconds and it'll log that shit in as a view.
Okay, wow.
But still, you had that many people scroll by your shit or whatever. I mean, that draws eyes to the content.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you learn something every day. Learn something.
But I never seen, what killed me though, man, especially on Instagram, them goddamn accounts that be like, get 500,000 followers in 20 minutes. And then you go to their profile page or whatever, they only got like 10 followers. I was like, why you not using your own product, homie?
No. You see, we ain't supposed to be, you ain't supposed to get high for your own supply, player. This is a hustle.
I even had a guy DM me like, no shit. One day I put a post up and, I'll get a couple likes and everything, couple of comments. I don't think like on a daily average, let's just say I'll put one post up. I would probably out of the whole day, maybe get like 5 or 6 comments and then maybe 50 or less likes throughout a whole day for one post, just one post. So one day I had posted a lot of shit. I posted, some videos, some pictures, just I had some free time. Next morning I woke up, I had 100 and some odd likes and, it was higher than what's normal for me. So I was like, whoa, what the fuck did I do? I'm trying to find the freaking Instagram post that I made so I can kind of, keep that under my hat so I can post later. And I get a DM from this guy or whatever. He's like, did you see the increase in your likes? I was like, what the fuck you mean? He's like, yeah, I can do that for you if you la 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 la. You're trying to sell me on some shit. So there's motherfuckers out there that can manipulate some shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, because I have an Instagram page, like the Wrestling Junkies page. Like, I've had it since 2013, and like, I'm just now seeing like, what is it, 18K or something like that?
Yeah.
But the thing about the algorithm with Instagram is like only 10% of your followers are gonna see your stuff. So you have to like look at your analytics and see what time of day majority of them are on and stuff. Like I didn't figure it out the niche page, but I still can't get my regular page popping like that. But
yeah, and then
it's crazy.
Wrestling is just its own weird thing anyway. I was speaking with somebody the other day. I was just like, out of all the stuff I can post, it could be about politics. It can be anything, even though I don't post about politics, but I can post anything on my Instagram. It'll get a couple likes or whatever. But as soon as I tag anything with professional wrestling in it, it's just like, that's the most likes I have in my shit.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't understand it. It's just goddamn wrestling.
I can't leave it alone, man.
Why can't I quit you?
Man, everything is wrestling though. Everything is wrestling.
Yeah, especially this all elite wrestling.
Oh man. So what's the update on Mr. Omega? That's what I want to know.
Still undecided.
Cause I don't trust these dirt sheets, bro. Cause like I'm seeing people saying like he already turned down WWE.
Yeah,
but
I've heard that too. I heard that he's received buku money from them and he hadn't decided yet.
Wow. What a time.
I know, right? But in all honesty, I believe if he is the type of person that he portrays himself to be, he's going to go to AEW.
Yeah.
I almost wanted him to stay in New Japan or whatever, but I mean, I understand if, that's something that they're working on together, I would, go be with your crew.
Yeah.
Cause it just like, it came at a weird time for him. Cause like him and Okada had those 4 series of matches or whatever, and everybody was just behind him just to want him to be the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. He finally get the motherfucker and then lose it. And then like
to the ace.
Yeah, then it's like, what do we do now? It just seemed like it was too quick.
That's the reason why he's like, I'm gonna go somewhere else, because he wants to be the ace. Like he got to be the guy.
Yeah, I mean, he worked really hard over there too, man. And I was just like, for him to get the belt and just, he already out of that motherfucker. He was just like, all right, I got this thing now, and it's just time to go.
Yeah.
And then I hear that it's the new management there that's got a lot of people just like, I don't want to be here now.
Who was the original manager? Was it still Tony? Man, I can't pronounce his name.
I don't know, but
who's the? Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's some dude named Harold Midge or some shit like that now, and like they say he fucking the game up over there, so that's why you see a lot of people leaving.
Damn, and the Bullet Club is like, what happened?
It's shit. You can say it. It's okay. It's shit now.
Listen, man, I ain't trying to get Tama Tonga on my head.
But he's a good guy now.
Hey, listen, man. We seen this before. This is wrestling now.
Uh-huh.
Good guys turn to bad guys, and bad guys who used to be bad guys that are now good guys could easily turn back to a bad guy.
Yeah, we'll see. But I mean, it's a thing though, because the Bullet Club was pretty much it started with what Finn, Carl Anderson, Fale, and some of those other guys. They are gone, and pretty much what saved the Bullet Club, in my opinion, is the Young Bucks and Omega.
Yeah.
they saved the Bullet Club. They were the Bullet Club. I mean, all those other people were just secondary, even though some of them were original members, but the main people.
That's cold. They really played them. They called themselves the Elite.
Yeah.
They played them.
Yeah, just like, yeah, we are the Elite. Then everybody was like, yeah, I guess we're the Elite too. Nah, we the Elite.
It's like when NWO, Wolfpack, and Black and White came back together. It's like the B team. What they have, like,
yeah, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they made the Bullet Club mainstream. Those three guys, and eventually Cody would too, because I mean, they the ones that got the shit into Hot Topic. They the ones that damn got the pop vinyls and all that shit. You don't see no fucking Tamatonga goddamn pop vinyls. You don't see no Fale pop vinyls. You don't see nothing. You see the Bucks, Cody, and motherfucking Omega, because they were the fucking Bullet Club.
Damn, like, why didn't Tamatonga become the leader of Bullet Club?
I don't know, man. That's a crazy question, because I mean, if anything, like, if you look at the Bullet Club as is, you would look at him and think that was the leader.
Yeah.
But
okay, that's what y'all doing. I don't know.
It's not a problem. Ain't a problem.
It's not a problem. Yeah, like AEW, like, I don't know. I don't want to buy into the hype too much. Like, I don't think they're WWE killers. I don't think they're New Japan killers, but I think it's going to be interesting thing to watch. Like, I'm going to definitely try to, like, keep up with it. At least the highlights, bare minimum.
Yeah. I just want to see what it's going to be. And their best course of action is to be like your own thing and don't even acknowledge what the fuck WWE is doing. Just do AEW shit.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. Because soon as you try to fight them motherfuckers, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, they got backing, they got money if they need it, but I mean, who's to say how much he's going to put into it? But then again, at the same time, they're already discussing healthcare, equal pay, and all kind of other shit like that.
Shit, that's how they gonna kill the wrestling game. Like, they gonna get everybody going to go over there, not kill it in a bad way, but make all the other companies be like, okay, we're going to give you healthcare and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, which is a good thing, because they should have that shit.
They should. Like, of all sports, like, I know it's entertainment based, but of all, like, art forms, like, if anybody needs healthcare, it's those guys. Yeah. Like, no off season.
Yeah. But and let's think about that too. I mean, all sports are entertainment if you're not playing them.
All sports are entertainment if you're not playing. That's a good quote.
Yeah, I mean, you watch football to be entertained. I mean,
exactly. I don't watch football though.
Yeah, I mean, or any sport, you watch the shit to be entertained. All the shit is the same.
Wrestling is the only sport I keep up with.
Kind of.
Kind of. Sort of.
But
I'm such a snob.
You sitting there watching your WWE network, drinking orange juice with your pinky finger up and shit.
This is not entertainment.
This is a lifestyle. But when the product coming out, man? When we gonna get a little taste? When we gonna get a sample?
Of what? What, me as a wrestler? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. When we gonna get that? You gonna dress kind of like Coco Beware? You gonna come off the top rope?
Nah. So first things first. January 23rd, I'm putting out a single that's not related to the project. It's a really good song. It's a sample just to put out there, just to be like, hey, I'm still doing this, guys. Don't forget about me, but January 23rd, got a single. And then I don't want to give the date away, but I have a date for the next single. and we're in what is it, pre-production for a music video for that next single.
Sweet.
Pre-production, yes, with Deja, and like I'm talking with a lot of other people as well about, you know, coming onto the project, because this project is very cinematic. Production is crazy. It got way better, you know, took from my experiences with movies and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. I don't have a date for the project yet because I want to see how everything goes with these first 2 singles I drop. And then after, you know, the dust settles with those, then we could start talking about everything going on more with the project. But the project's already done. I'm just telling you that. I'll tell you that. Project's already done. Planning way ahead. Long game.
For sure.
We got the name for it and everything.
No,
got merch, got everything ready for it.
So, can you give us like an Avengers type, you know, title reveal or something? Like you just do some cryptic shit or whatever, make a ladder look like an A, and have the thing on the side look like an E, and
you know I love that stuff. I'm so dramatic. You know it's all wrestling to me. Like I always be posting like all my tweets. If you look at it, you probably look at it like, what the fuck is he talking about? But like when the project starts rolling out, you'll like go back. Oh, that's what he's like. Nobody cares right now, of course, because you know I'm not big like Soulja Boy yet. You know I gotta put in more work.
Yeah, you gotta. Once you get a dance in there, you be straight. Nah,
man, I'm not doing that. That's not my. That's not my soapbox. But yeah, like it's gonna be fun, man. Like you're gonna be very pleased with this project. Like you're gonna be happy. You're gonna see the progress that I made. I got way better. Production's way better. Raps are way better. Lot less collaborations.
Okay.
As far as rappers go, like just read between the lines. I told you what I'm listening to right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I'm more excited about this than anything else. You still listen to Heaves with Wolves?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like, oh my God, this has gotten so much better. And like, I can't even listen to that with the straight, because I want to change things, because I learned a lot. I learned a lot more, learned a lot of new things.
Hey man, that's why people do deluxe editions and freaking redux albums and whatever, man. So you can do those little tweaks and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, you hold the power, homeboys. Your shit, do what you want.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Now you talk about the cinematicness of the video, the cinematic elements that you're gonna have in this next video product that you're gonna have. Will we have a cameo by Ty the Great?
We probably most definitely will.
Yeah, probably most definitely. All right.
I don't like spoiling things.
Okay. That's the only thing I'm gonna be looking for now. I don't care about shit else. I just want to see Ty walk across the screen. Ooh, or you can just turn him into a puppet. There you go.
We had to improvise because we didn't have the budget to fly y'all out. So
I understand.
We had to improvise. But yeah, man, like
shit, dog. You can just put a little. I can send you a Polaroid. You can just put me on a poster board with a stick pin and shit. I'd just be hanging out like that.
Oh yeah, man, we should have did that. I should have. Damn it.
See, man, that's why I'm hipping you now, so you know what to do in the future. There you go.
Yeah,
helping you out, man. Put that in your tool bag. And you can just have that for later.
I'm really writing that down right now. Nah, man, but yeah, like this project, it's a lot different because like it just took I took a lot longer time with it. It's less songs than the last project, but I took like a very long time with that. I paid attention to detail and stuff like that. It's like very like writing journals and 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 taking notes and references. I have a whole document like of just references. Like it's crazy.
The goddamn manifesto.
Yeah, that's what it is. A manifesto.
All right. Well, shit, man. I appreciate you just kicking the shit with me and, you know, getting me some of the tidbits and behind the scenes of the new project. I got to hear your single that's going to be dropping on the 23rd. I dig it. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people was going to dig it. We're not going to play it here because it's coming out on the 23rd. That's going to be in the future. So yeah, I'm just ready for everybody else to hear it.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's so cold because it doesn't even sound like anything on the project. Like that's why I like this. Like having I keep saying like this is like me, the Undertaker with the you know
Triple H with the
yeah, but with me taking my time with this, like damn, there we go again. With me taking my time with this, I was able to have songs to just put out and not worry about continuity, all that crap. So yeah.
So we got it down. Mark your calendars for the 23rd.
January 23rd.
Yeah. So this will be out Sunday, couple days before then. So you'll be able to hear the hype and get your Tidal, your Spotify, your iTunes music, and all this stuff ready. So you can hit that little button with your thumb or your pointer finger or however it is you tap on your goddamn smartphone and be ready to download you some new Sir Jon Lee. The most regalest of sirs, Sir Jon Lee.
I am such a snob. Such a snob.
But all right, man, before you go, I mean, you've been here enough to know what you got to plug and whatnot. Let everybody knows where you can be found on the social medias.
So you could find me at Sir Jon Lee on Twitter, at Sir Jon Lee on Instagram. That's spelled SirJonLee. You could also find me on Court of Wolves, spelled exactly how it sounds. I'm not going to spell all those letters out. You can go to the website, courtofwolves.com. We got merch up there for you. Mm-hmm. If you're into wrestling and you enjoy Rob's other podcast, Wrestling is Trash, you could come over to the Wrestling Junkies. Mm-hmm. It's Wrestling_Junkies. I post a lot of nostalgic things on there on my downtime. You'll enjoy it. It's like a time machine back to your childhood through wrestling. So, yeah.
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 Very awkwardly transition.
But man, I appreciate you. I have nothing but good things to say about you to other people. I try to refer anybody to you and you to anybody else. And, you know, man,
appreciate you.
As much as you just talked about me coming into some things later on, which I appreciate so much, you saying those kind words. I am conveying those same things and everything to you. I'm sending those vibes through the microphone over to the West Coast.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Much appreciated. Much needed.
Yeah, man. You got it. You got the juice, homie.
Got the juice.
The orange juice. And that was the man, the myth, the legend, Sir Jon Lee. And every time you say Sir Jon Lee, you got to put your pinky up and everything, like you're drinking the most finest of beverages that ever to touch your lips and slither down your esophagus and whatnot. That sounded descriptive like a motherfucker, but you get what I'm saying? It's some good shit. Got the music coming out January 23rd, as we spoke about on the podcast. And I implore you all to go ahead and seek this young man out. He got some stuff out there that I really dig, and I'm 100% sure that you'll find something that he's done that you would enjoy too. Hey man, and if you need some work for your music, if you out there inspiring artists and whatnot, hit up Sir Jon Lee, man. He can help you get you where you need to be. You know, he has that talent in him. You know. But also thanks to everybody that participated in the 3-year anniversary show. I appreciate Sean Coney and Anomaly and the voicemail from Jay from the hashtag Blackout Podcast and Black Rambo for freaking Instagramming in on my Instagram feed and whatnot. That wasn't in the audio edition of the show. It is in the video version because that was before I started the show proper and whatnot. I'm working diligently to get the video up because I've edited and recorded the whole video. I put in the guest audio and everybody that called in so you can hear everything in full with the video as well. You can see the visuals. Seeing that I did record it with my phone at some point toward the very end, which was very good, that the video cut out, but I still had the audio to play beyond. But it was like at the very end when I was doing the outro stuff, so it worked out perfectly. And that, well, like I said, I'm having some technical difficulties. The video is edited and rendered how I want it, and I'm just trying to get it to upload to YouTube. I'm doing it via my cell phone because computer is a piece of shit. And I don't want to say it too loud because it's sitting right here. But, you know, I had to work with my iPad Pro and I had to work with my iPhone to edit and put all this stuff together. And, it takes a little bit longer to upload it from a cell phone, even though I'm in my home using the Wi-Fi and everything, which is damn good. But it still takes a little while. I was just checking that at work thinking I could do it out in the wild using cellular data and whatever. That shit said 91 hours before it's uploaded. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till I get home to do this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Me and Mrs. B-Rob is going on a date night as I record this right now. We're going to a comedy show. We're going to see Jay Farrow at the Houston Improv. So that'll be fun. Get to see Miss B-Rob all dressed up. We'll post pictures if you follow us on The Real Robinsons on Instagram and Twitter. So check that out. And we have a new episode recorded sometime. We'll probably do that Monday, so it'll be out Wednesday. So every Wednesday you get a new episode of The Real Robinsons. I think the next episode that's coming up will be us talking about entertaining marriage and some of our first real hurdles in our relationship. And I think that's going to be a 2-parter or whatever. We usually do 35-minute episodes. So that's going to be an hour episode easily, maybe even more. Might be a 3-parter. But look forward to that. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter at itsbrob. That's ITSBROB. If you want to talk professional wrestling and any other general shenanigans, that's the place you do it. You can also follow the Random Realms with Rob on Twitter at 3R Show. And as I mentioned before, you can follow my other show with my lovely wife, Mrs. B-Rob, as we discuss our life and life in general on The Real Robinsons. That's DA Real Robinsons on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow my wrestling podcast, Wrestling is Trash. You can follow it on Twitter at Wrestling Be Trash, and you can follow it on Instagram at Wrestling is Trash. You can go to randomrobcast.com to where you can find all manner of ways to support the show. And you can buy merchandise from my merch store on wehavemerch.com. You can find the links for that on randomrobcast.com. There's Amazon links there that you can use. There's an Amazon wish list of mine there if you want to donate equipment to the show. There's a Patreon link if you want to be a patron to the show as well through Podbean. It's all on randomrobcast.com. And I got the Cash app for whatever reason, if somebody want to do that. These are things that you don't have to do, but the best way that you can support the show, the most preferred way that you can support the show and any other show that you listen to, is by writing reviews. 5 stars preferably, but if you have anything 4 stars and below, we would appreciate some constructive criticism. And like, share, retweet, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Not only tell them, make them listen. Especially you motherfuckers in Vermont and Alaska. I'm coming for you. I really want those 2 downloads. That's all I want. I want 1 from Alaska. I want 1 from Vermont. I'm working with a podcast that's in Vermont right now, trying to get them on the show just so I can get them to download my show in Vermont. That's not really why, but it's one of the catalysts to why I got them on the show. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. But anyway, appreciate you listening, and I'll see you next time.